Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and today I'm going to show you how I make my omelet bricks in the Nuwave oven. So for this you'll need some kind of meat. I'm using a piece of bacon that I crumbled, some kind of veg, got some red and yellow bell peppers, I've got some onion, you could use tomato or pico de gallo. Sometimes I use ham, sometimes I use sausage, sometimes I use leftover taco meat or leftover meat that, say leftover meatball, crushed up, that sort of thing. It really lends well to anything. You need a little, one of these little pans, I think they're 4x2, that you have sprayed with olive oil. It's important to make sure you spray all the way up the sides so that it doesn't stick or it's really hard to get out, but if you spray it well, it's easy. Okay, also need 2 eggs that you have scrambled really well and seasoned with salt and pepper to your taste. Now I start by putting the eggs in first. I've done it the other way with the eggs in last, and it's not as visually appealing. And the stuff doesn't seem to suspend as well within the egg. You can do this with 3 eggs if you're particularly hungry. So first I throw in my vegetables. It's about a 1/4 cup of bell peppers, and about 2 tablespoons of onion. A lot of times I use green onion, but I don't have any ready. I like to prep for the week. So okay, I'm going to put in the whole piece of bacon. Just make sure you distribute it so you don't have it all in one place and then empty places. Now I'm going to give that a little stir. This is going to puff up quite a bit in cooking. And then we put about a 1/4 cup of sharp cheddar cheese on top. You can use any cheese. If I'm using taco meat, I'll put in a Mexican blend cheese. If I'm using leftover Italian meatballs, I'll use Parmesan or Romano. But most mornings, when it's more typically a breakfast meat in here, then I will use the extra sharp cheddar. You can use any cheddar, it doesn't have to be extra sharp. Okay, now it's going to cook for a total of 20 minutes, but the first 10 minutes I'm going to have foil over it so that it doesn't brown too much. Alright, so we'll set it in the center of the Nuwave, and then we'll put the lid on. Not a lot of light yet this morning, so I'm going the default is 350 degrees, so I'm going to leave it at that, and then I'm going to enter cook time 10 minutes, and then when that goes off we'll come back and take the foil off and cook it for another 10 minutes. Alright, we're halfway through the cook time. I have taken off the foil. I'm going to put the lid back on for another 10 minutes. Our omelet brick is done. It's pulling away nicely from the sides. It's all puffed up in the center. And it's got a nice browning without being really dark, which is what would happen if you didn't put the foil on.